Welcome to Psychology Refresh. Today we're going to rank MBTI personalities based on their jealousy. Make sure to watch each one and find out which personalities are the most jealous. Some personality types are prone to be jealous and some just never are. Each individual has their own level of jealousy. However, based on general tendencies, we have ranked each one of 16 personality types in one of these categories. Here is the MBTI personalities ranking based on their jealousy. Number 1. ISTJ. In an effort to suppress their envy, ISTJs frequently conceal their feelings. If they believe someone else is more qualified than they are, they could develop jealousy. If they are not living up to their great sense of responsibility and community, ISTJs may get easily envious of others who are. Because they want to respect their partner's space and don't appreciate feeling like they can't manage their emotions, ISTJs especially reject their feelings of jealousy when it involves a romantic partner. Number 2. ISFJ. In the event that they don't feel valued, ISFJs may become envious. They enjoy receiving affectionate gestures and need reassurance from their loved ones to feel secure. If they believe their significant other is misusing their position in the relationship, they may grow frustrated and may even feel disrespected. People are expected to adhere to certain social norms, and the ISFJ will grow envious if their spouse embarrasses them by failing to do so. Number 3. ESTJ. ESTJs are more likely to pass judgment on others and jump to conclusions about them rather than try to learn more about them. The mantra, "live and let live," is unlikely to be followed by ESTJs. ESTJs are more adamant about what is correct or incorrect, appropriate or inappropriate. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. ESFJ. When they believe others have accomplished more than they have, ESFJs have a propensity to feel envious of them. They value being an integral part of society and have a strong feeling of community. They will feel resentment and jealousy if they believe their position is under threat or being taken away. In love relationships, they frequently don't experience jealousy and tend to trust their spouse. Number 5. INFJ. INFJs usually avoid developing jealousy in romantic relationships. The issue is that INFJs are well aware of other people's actions. Thus, if they exhibit jealousy, it is frequently understandable. They are able to detect whether someone is veering away from them or snooping around them. As a result, the INFJ could experience jealousy and anger about their significant other's behavior. An INFJ who has been abandoned and/or lost may use manipulation to persuade others to remain in their lives. They may experience trust issues if they are accustomed to being betrayed. In a stable relationship, an INFJ will perform well and be able to sustain normal levels of jealousy. Number 6. INFP. When it comes to jealousy, INFPs are notorious for holding it inside. They can frequently reason with themselves and determine why they are feeling this emotion when they are able to keep it to themselves. The INFP will sometimes attempt to diagnose the issue and persuade themselves that they shouldn't be envious. They may experience jealousy if they are not spending enough time with their loved ones since they want to feel connected to them. When it comes to their significant partners, INFPs seek open communication and expect to be treated with the same level of trust. In a relationship, INFPs dislike jealousy due to their desire for something real. Number 7. ENFJ. ENFJs are very concerned with how people see them and want to be trusted by their family. ENFJs may be prone to jealousy because of their intense desire to make other people happy. They may develop jealousy if they believe that they are being phased out or are no longer valued. Since ENFJs strive for perfection, they may be prone to jealousy more than they would like to admit. Number 8. ENFP. Because they frequently have high levels of self-awareness, ENFPs can recognize when they start to feel jealous. When feeling jealous, a healthy ENFP will frequently recognize it as a common human emotion and will be honest about it. When other individuals excel at something they struggle with, they are more likely to feel envious. Their envy typically stems from a desire to accomplish that as well, rather than from a place of resentment. Like everyone else, the ENFP can harbor jealousy, but they genuinely don't like doing so and will strive to find ways to deal with it. Number 9. ISTP. ISTPs are typically not highly jealous people and are usually too relaxed for that. They appreciate having their own space and the freedom to act whenever they please. To prevent them from feeling jealous, they desire to grant their loved ones the same freedom. Number 10. ISFP. Despite their sensitivity, ISFPs tend not to be jealous of others. They frequently take pleasure in seeing people happy and do not wish anyone harm. ISFPs do not try to compete with others because they have a solid sense of who they are. They desire to feel close to their loved ones, but frequently have no reason to believe that they are being dishonest or duplicitous. Number 11. ESTP. Because they like excitement, ESTPs could make their partners envious more often than the other way around. However, they do feel a sense of jealousy and want to believe that the person they are seeing is completely devoted to them. They might not publicly express those feelings and are more likely to keep them to themselves. Number 12. ESFP. Depending on their stage in life, ESFPs could develop jealousy towards others. They aspire to enjoy life and they adore being the center of attention. The ESFP may become irritated and envious of this individual if they feel like someone else is taking away their spotlight. The ESFP becomes suspicious of their loved ones when they are under stress, which makes them feel envious of them. Number 13. INTJ. Whether they have intimate relationships with them or not, INTJs are not inclined to harbor jealousies toward others. They don't seek to confine nor oppress others, and they want the same respect in return. They have faith in their own abilities and do not perceive any justification for being envious of others. The INTJ is motivated to work even harder if they see that someone else is performing better than they are. INTJs carefully select the people they spend a lot of time with and only surround themselves with those they believe they can trust. As a result, the INTJ feels at ease giving their significant other a lot of space. They can determine whether they can trust someone, and they usually don't set boundaries in relationships. Number 14. INTP. INTPs don't often develop feelings of jealousy towards other people. They experience competitiveness rather than jealousy when someone performs better than them. When it comes to relationships, the INTP prefers giving and receiving space. Although INTPs may have difficulty with someone who is very sociable and flirtatious, it does not follow that they would develop intense jealousy. They would prefer to avoid being jealous of someone because they are completely capable of ending a terrible relationship. INTPs want a relationship based on trust and honesty. Number 15. ENTJ. ENTJs usually lack jealousy in their daily lives. They often use whatever jealousy they may experience to advance themselves. The ENTJ will sense a motivation to outperform that individual if they believe someone else is performing the task more effectively than they are. When it comes to intimate friends or romantic relationships, ENTJs could be prone to jealousy. They put a high value on loyalty and are not patient with those they cannot trust. People close to them who do not seem trustworthy may cause them to be jealous. Number 16. ENTP. ENTPs frequently have too many projects on the go to truly think about any envy. They aspire to be the best, and the perception that someone is outperforming them serves as a potent source of motivation. In relationships, ENTPs usually appreciate having the freedom to pursue their own interests and support their partners in doing the same. They won't feel the need to be envious of them as long as the person they are with is reliable. In the end, ENTPs are quite competent of ending a terrible relationship, and rather than becoming envious, they frequently let go of people who are not the proper fit for them. These videos will be really helpful for you.